Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tai Chi for Health. I'm Kirsten, and I'm the instructor. We will be doing a form called Golden Breath, and like the name implies, the emphasis here is on movement with breath. So, a little bit about Tai Chi, the tradition of Tai Chi. Tai Chi is both a meditation and a martial art, but we will be focusing on the meditation and self-healing aspects of it. So what do you need to practice Tai Chi? Whatever you're wearing now is just fine. I do recommend that you wear flat-bottom shoes and not running shoes, mainly because running shoes allow the foot to roll. And we want to be as stable and as anchored to the earth as we possibly can be. So anything that you are comfortable in and can move easily is great. Safety points. So in Tai Chi, we can work with a range of motion, and we can also be sitting as well, because again, the emphasis is on breath, the connection between breath and movement. So what I will do is ask you to stay within your comfortable range of motion. In both my warm-ups and in the form, there will be times that I'm, for example, stepping out and extending. And if this is too much for you, bring everything in. There will be times I'm reaching up over my head. And again, if you have any sort of injury that you're working with and recovering, you stay within your comfortable range of motion. Whatever it is you need to do to be feeling safe. Now, some of the things that may get, that I need you to think about all the time are when I extend out, both of my feet are comfortably on the ground. I will never overextend. My heels are securely on the ground. And everything will have breath and movement. The hands don't move unless the body is moving with it. In our warm-ups, it'll be the same sort of thing. And there are some movements where I'll be bending over. If that is too much or out of your comfort zone, please don't do it. Please do only what you're comfortable with. The class format will involve doing one set or two of warm-ups, depending on which class you're in, and then we learn the form. We will start at the movements that are newest to the newest participant, and we will go up through, depending on which class it is, maybe the first 16 movements in the beginning class and the first 30-some movements in the second class. But I would first like to introduce the basic concepts of alignment and breath. And I'm going to talk about a technique called Dantian breathing. The Dantian is a point just below the navel. It's a very important point in health, for health in traditional Chinese medicine. So we're going to start with our weight on both feet evenly, slight bend in the knees. This allows the lower back to open up. Hips right on top the ankles, shoulders on top the hips, head on top the shoulders. So that my weight is sinking down into my feet, not on the outer edges. And this is a technique that can be great for any sort of, just generally, any sort of stress or just generally building your breath capacity. And we're going to start becoming aware of our breath. Breathing in and out. In, out. See if you can feel your breath in your hands. Let everything relax to where your breath is just sinking into your lower abdomen. Breathe in and out. Now, this is a progression. I'm going to introduce you to the first movement of our form. I'm going to start with a bend in my knees and float straight up, breathing in the whole time and out. Breathe in, out. One last time, relax, floating up, breathing in and out. Now, add the hands only as high as the heart. Breathing in, out. You'll see there's a big bend in my elbow. Breathing in, out. I'm going to turn to the side to demonstrate what I'm talking to you about, this vertical alignment, ankles, hip, shoulder, top of the head. And everything comes up, breathing in, out. See how close my elbows are? In, everything arrives at the same time, out. In, out. Congratulations, you're doing Tai Chi. That is the first movement of our form. So let me demonstrate the first 8 movements for you. And you'll see that it's very accessible. It is about the quality of the movement and the timing with the weight. So watch me once because the mirror image is too confusing. I'm breathing in, out. I keep my balance the whole time. Breathing in, out, still breathing out. My hands are moving the entire time, a little less obvious. So is my body. Breathing in, out, in, out. Breathe in, out. Those are our first 8 movements. And so let's learn the first 3. That is a lot to work on. Again, we're starting with the bend, feet shoulder width apart, slight bend in the knees, everything just floating up. Big bend, up through center, breathe in. Now I'm going to glide over to the left, breathing out. I'm maintaining my alignment, these 3 centers. My hands go behind me. I take a small step to the right diagonal and shift forward, breathing in and out. This right hand just floats right up along the side of the body. This inner hand, my wrist is in front of my heart. I don't want my fingertips going out. It twists my, so that my fingertips are level. It twists my back knee and it's pulling me out of the ground. I want to be stable. So I'm shifting forward and back. The transition to the third movement is a little tricky. I would go forward, halfway down, release my heel. This is a new neutral position. Step out, breathe in and out. These 3 movements are the foundation to the golden breath form. And we can do this together. I am going to, this will be my front of the room, and in an in-person class, you would be to my right-hand side. I'm going to quickly grab something so that you can keep track of what's left and what's right. These are all on my right. So I'm taking a moment to center myself. Feel the top of my head. I'm not leaning backward nor forward. Big bend in my knees. Up through center, breathe in. Glide over to the left and release my heel. Hands go behind me, itty bitty step. Shift forward, heels on the ground, back. Weight on the front, hands go behind you and step. Breathe in and out. When you get your timing right, it is truly effortless. And that is what we're really aiming for in this. That sense of floating, the flow of the movement and the floating. So again, big bend in taking a moment to put your weight on both feet evenly. Now the big bend in the knees and everything floats up. Breathe in. Weight on the left. Out. Hands go behind you and step. Breathe in. Weight on the front. Weight on the back. Hands go behind you. Step. Breathe in. Out. Now I'm going to start over. I'm going to bring my right foot in line with my left. And up through center, breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. So again, these are the foundation movements of the Golden Breath form. Please come out and join me, and we will learn to move better and breathe better. Thank you so much.